clouds and thunder. Colonial Heights calls him the storm hunter. Moderate Motley with his camera in hand. Vegeta hairline, but he's still the man. Tornadoes spin, lightning cracks. He streams it live, there's no looking back. Moderate Motley, the storm chaser king. Hairline high, but he's owning that thing. Live from Virginia, he's out in the fray. Moderate Motley, streaming all day. Windshield wipers slap like a drummer in a band. Storms roll in, he's got the upper hand. Balding or not, he's fearless and loud. Moderate Motley stands out in the crowd. Cyclone swirl, the rain won't quit, but he's out there laughing, doesn't give a bit. Hairline like Vegeta, but let's get real. It's the size of his courage that seals the deal. Moderate Motley, the storm chaser king. Hairline high, but he's owning that thing. Live from Virginia, he's out in the fray. Moderate Motley, streaming all day.
Mic check, can y'all hear me? I won't be able to read chat until I stop, because we are not live streaming, right? Because it's against the law in Virginia. Oh, nice CGs over there on the right side. We are simply just recording with our dash cam and providing the necessary service to YouTube. So I can talk to myself in the car instead of to an audience, because I'm allowed to do that. And you know, sometimes I like to think out loud. I don't have a ride along today, so the only time I'll be able to like stop and look at what YouTube is saying is when I'm stopped and not driving. So I hope everybody's doing good out in the world today. I went live because severe thunderstorm warning just went up. It's moving towards Richmond. It's moving very slow. These are rainmaker storms right here. These are damaging wind storms here, dropping tons of rain, moving very slow. Just gonna be putting a lot of water out here. Okay, so I mean, we're talking, we can see some places locally getting 2 inches of rain. And on this storm that I'm targeting right now and moving towards right now, it could definitely be a flood risk with this one. Hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, we are totally not breaking the law in the state of Virginia. Totally not doing that. We're going to get rained on quite a bit before we get out in front of this storm. I am noticing on Spotter Network there's tons of storm spotters out ahead of this thing too. Whoa! You see the lightning right there on the right side? Absolutely beautiful. Guys, I didn't go to bed till 6:30 in the morning. And I only got like 3 hours of sleep, I think. I do not feel good today. So I'm gonna need as much patience as possible. It's been a long week. Sleep schedule's been all over the place. I'm not 18 years old anymore. Staying up till 6:30 in the morning and getting 3 hours of sleep feels quite different. I will be honest. Why is members only chat on? I don't understand why that was a thing. Thank you, moderator, for changing that. Why was that on? No idea why that was on. Thank you, X. I appreciate that. No idea why that was on. Welcome everybody in here. We are totally not breaking the law in Virginia. I'm talking to myself. I'm not talking to a live stream. I'm recording off a dash cam. I will talk to the live stream when I am sitting still. But right now we are heading to northern Chesterfield. We're going to have to punch through a ton of heavy rain to get there. Hopefully get out ahead of the storm before it reaches Richmond, and I can give you all some real-time updates. I'm probably going to take Route 1 all the way down. I don't have a ride along with me. I'm not taking the highway during this severe thunderstorm warning. Batman, and I'm not driving alone is right. So yeah, everybody, bear with me. I probably won't be able to read your messages and all that stuff until we get stopped. Got some pop-up storms happening out here in Colonial Heights and Petersburg, Richmond area today. Did not expect to go live, but we are here. Wow, there's so many CGs going up from the right side of me. These storms have been intense lately. I mean, just like strong winds, ton of lightning, heavy rain. Another CG right there above the stoplight just happened. We have a dog on the right. Or on our left, excuse me. I don't know if y'all get to see the dog or not. And we are totally not. I don't know if y'all get to see the wish I could Racing down the highway, chasing clouds and thunder. Colonial Heights calls him the Storm Hunter. Moderate motley with his camera in hand. Budgie the hairline, but he's still the man. Tornadoes spin. Lightning cracks. He streams it live. There's no going back. Moderate motley. Storm Chaser King. Hairline high, but he's owning that thing. Live from Virginia. Moderate motley. Streaming all day. Not illegally though. Lightning bolts are insane. Guys, I have to talk to myself because live streaming and interacting with the chat while driving is illegal in this state, and I am not illegally doing anything wrong, or I'm not illegally doing anything. I am just recording with my dash cam while talking to myself, but I am broadcasting from my dash cam to YouTube to share with the public, but I am not interacting with a live stream. The only time I will interact with a live stream is when we are stopped and we're sitting still. Hope you guys get what I'm saying. I don't have a ride along with me today, so I have to talk to myself. Hope that makes sense. There's so much lightning on the storm, it's unreal. A lot of fire trucks going that way. I hope something didn't just get struck by lightning. I smashed my finger in the door jamb of the car earlier, and when I tell you I haven't been in this much pain since stepping on a Lego when I was a kid, I'm not even kidding. I have a feeling my nail is going to turn purple. Dude, there's so much lightning on the storm. We've got CGs just dropping all around us. I have been told by somebody through a text message, not a live stream, that we have 100 people in here watching. So I want to inform anybody who's watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate everybody, all the support. On top of that, I want to also discuss something. Because y'all know I'm transparent with everybody in my community. We are struggling a bit, okay? And all the support we've gotten lately is really helpful, but we won't see or be able to access those funds until the end of the month. So if you or anybody you know is willing to help contribute to today's chase or anything else, please try not to do it through YouTube, okay? Y'all know I don't like to ask for money. I'm not even asking for anything right now. But if you do decide you want to contribute in any kind of way, please don't do it through YouTube. Unless you want to buy a membership or something like that, right? If you really want a membership. But as far as donations, try to refrain from super chats or anything on here. Try to use PayPal or Cash App, money that I can access immediately, okay? That would be the most helpful way. We are very behind on some bills because last month, oh my God, this is getting crazy out here. That light, you don't see that lightning bolt in front of us? Last month we had to fork out over $3,000 to get caught up on rent, which put us behind on other bills. So it's been a bit of a struggle, okay? That's what I gotta say. And I just don't want to lose a bunch of stuff. And we have a good amount of money coming to us on YouTube, but that only comes once a month and at the end of the month. So that won't help us in our situation currently. Money that's given through PayPal or Cash App is immediately accessed through my debit card. That's all I wanted to say. I appreciate everybody. I hope everybody's doing good today. Hope everybody's staying safe. Please don't forget to smash those like buttons. Y'all know how it goes. We are having a lot of rain. Yeah, we're getting some low-class flooding already. I'm driving through at least an inch of water on the roadway here. That's why I'm going kind of slow. Definitely have a low-class flooding risk today. And we are hydroplaning, so we need to not do that. Windshield wipers slap like a drummer in a band. Storms rolling, he's got the upper hand. Balding or not, he's fearless and loud. Moderate motley stands out in the crowd. Cyclone swirl, the rain won't quit. He's out there laughing, he doesn't give a bit. Hairline like Vegeta. Let's get real. It's the size of his courage that seals the deal. Ouch. That hurt. Charlie, that hurt. Charlie bit me. Charlie bit my finger. I slammed my finger in the door jamb of my car earlier. And when that happened, all I could think was that Charlie bit me, my finger video back in the day. Some of y'all probably too young to know that reference, but I got to talk to myself out here, keep myself entertained. I don't got to ride along, and I can't read chat while I'm driving, so yep. Y'all might get the quirky side of me. Plus, I'm only working on 3 hours of sleep. Guys, don't jump out in front of my car, please. What are you doing? I'm trying not to lose my mind. I'm working on a little bit of sleep, and you know, with the new laws and stuff in Virginia, I got to talk to myself. So try not to judge me, okay? Hey, Martina, I don't know if you can hear me. I can't see if you're in the chat or not because I'm not trying to do anything illegal. But I do want to appreciate you so much for your kind PayPal contribution. That helps a lot. That helps so much. That puts a full tank of gas in my car and some. So anybody in the chat, please give Martina a big W in the chat for that. Big help, big support. Can't thank you enough for that. Very kind of you. Oh, that left lane does not look good. I hope I don't hydroplane. But I gotta get around this truck somehow. This left lane is really got a lot of water on it. I'm trying to get out ahead of this thing as quickly as possible. It is a slow-moving storm, but I kind of want to get where the wind is. Right now, we're just dealing with a lot of rain. If anybody just tuning in, don't forget to hit the like button. We'd like to have 100 likes on the broadcast before a 1 hour mark. I'd have a ton of rain right here. I see the front edge of the storm ahead. Try to get out before we get to the city limits. Trying to get out in front of this storm before we get to the city limits. Y'all can all probably see the front edge of the storm now. So we're covering good ground. Getting out ahead of this thing. Don't want to be going across the bridge today. So we're probably not going to crawl into Richmond right now. Wow. All right, so we're getting close to the wind. This is where things are going to get windy. This is going to be the part of the storm where it's going to have the most outflow pushing from the storm. We should start seeing some winds picking up here a little bit. It's really not about being afraid of the bridges, okay? I am though, I ain't gonna lie, but it's more about chasing responsibly and not putting myself in unnecessary positions that I don't need to be putting myself into. If I don't have to go across a bridge, there's no reason to be going on bridges over water with bad drivers, low visibility during rain, and winds, 60 mile an hour plus. I like to chase responsibly compared to a lot of other chasers out there. I'd like to chase for a long time. I'd like to be around this world long enough to chase more and more and get more coverage as possible. I don't want to be driving off of an overpass or something. I've had a lot of close calls. Most of my close calls with the storm chasing have been because of bridges. And that's where that anxiety of driving on bridges with during severe thunderstorms came from. Just like a lot of people that watch me, I also have storm anxiety in a way, right? I mean, you have to respect the weather a little bit. Doesn't matter if you're a chaser or not. You have to respect it a little bit. And a lot of things that happen during severe weather that I've chased has freaked me out enough to make me slow down, and not get so excited. Just try to stay calm, keep my eyes, on the road, paying attention to everything as much as possible. This car is going to cause an accident because they're hydroplaning in the right lane. There's a ton of flooding right here on Route 1, up here near the bridge, or up here near Richmond, excuse me. Over here near Dale Avenue and Route 1. There's some right here off of Lancelot Avenue. We are gaining some good ground as long as we can keep some. There is a flash flood warning that just went up in this area. We do have a flash flood warning that just got issued around here. There was one already issued for southern Richmond, as well as a lot of portions of Chesapeake County, but we just got a new one that just got issued. A little bit more rain to punch through, guys, and we should get out right ahead of this thing. You can start to see the little scud right here on the front edge of the storm where you see where it's clear, and then you can see the storm cloud. And the pavement is starting to get dry, so the rain hasn't even really moved in here much. We're about to have some gusty winds shortly. And I can see the trees blowing a bit. If this thing is even technically severe warned anymore, it doesn't look like it is. Actually, I just seen it. They just dropped the severe thunderstorm warning on this storm. So we were driving in it, the worst of it, really, way back there. It's not severe warned anymore, but it could still get reissued. So definitely something we got to keep an eye out on. I do want to get ahead of this thing a little bit more, though. we have been fortunate enough to get through all these stoplights. Also, Roger, thank you so much for matching Martina's PayPal. Huge contribution. I appreciate that so much. No joke. Thank you so much. Everybody give Roger a thank you or a W in the chat. Helps out so much. I don't really read off PayPal and Cash App donations as far as the dollar amount. I don't want to put people's business out there too much. Just know it's, you know, very helpful to me. Okay. I don't want to put people's financial business out there. Super chats is one thing because people, you know what they're getting themselves into. They put a super chat in the chat. It's going to show the dollar amount. But when people donate to me through PayPal or Cash App, I don't want to be throwing numbers out there making people feel like they're competing with each other. I don't want people to be like, oh, I need to send more than this, or something like that. Just know that whatever contribution is given, if it's $1 or $100 or $1,000, whatever the case is, I'm going to read it the same way, because it all goes a long way. It's all helpful, So big W to Roger and Martina in the chat for really helping out today. It's definitely gonna put some fuel in my car, get some dinner, things like that. So and this is what and then whatever's left over can help go towards some of the stuff I'm behind on. Stressful times lately, but I'm doing my best to stay out here and do what I can. At the same time, juggling a full-time job. So, luckily these storms fired up later in the evening and not earlier. We probably would have missed them. But yeah, there goes to say again. If anybody was missing earlier, what I was saying, I know a lot of people like to contribute to this channel. And yesterday we got, tons of support. Tons of love, tons of contributions, and I appreciate that so much. I will say though, just to reiterate what I was saying earlier, if you missed it, I want to try to kind of focus on, if you want to contribute to me in any kind of way towards some of the stuff I'm behind on, or anything going towards chase, I would refrain from doing any. I would not focus on doing anything like super chats, okay? Because that money, it takes me a whole month to see it. I only get it once a month. So if you want to really contribute, the best way to do it is through Cash App or PayPal, because I will be able to see that money immediately. It will go into my debit card as soon as you send it. And I see 100% of that money. I don't. YouTube takes a little bit. Any other time, I don't usually say that, but right now we're dealing with some hard times out here. Also, I do want to thank Hulk for becoming a member. Thank you so much for that. Welcome to the community. I don't know how much of this y'all heard because the signal was cutting out, but Hulk, thank you so much. Welcome to the community. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. We got a ton of new, after all the members we got yesterday, we got over 200 members yesterday, guys. Candace and Jeremy and a ton of other people were just dropping memberships left and right. Candace, I think alone, did like 230 memberships in this channel, which is a huge thing for us. I don't know if Candace is in here today, but yesterday she went absolutely crazy. And it helped us out a ton. It also helped us to unlock, like, I think 11 extra stickers, like emojis. So I spent like 2 hours yesterday creating 11 new emojis in the chat. So y'all can, if you're a member of the channel, you have access to exclusive emojis in the chat. If you click the emoji button, you can see the ones that you have access to. There should be a bunch in there now. The more memberships we unlock, the more emojis we get. All right, we're kind of getting out ahead of this thing now. I can turn around and show y'all some of this Scuddy action. It's not severe warning anymore, but it definitely could continue. Crystal Ball, thanks for the gifts. Appreciate it. Thanks for your contribution. Appreciate that. All right, it's a little windy up here. Maybe a special weather statement would be necessary on this storm. I know it's not severe warning anymore, but maybe a special weather statement is necessary. Seems to be a bit gusty out here. Not quite 60 mile an hour, but maybe 30 to 40. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but we're going to see what they decide to do. Jeremy, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Again, thank you so much. Anybody that just received a gifted membership from Jeremy, please be sure to give him a thank you. I think that actually unlocks one more emoji icon too. We only needed 11 as of yesterday to unlock a 22nd or 23rd emoji slot, so big help. Appreciate that. Try to take a right here and then turn around so y'all can see what the storm looks like on the front edge of it. We're kind of in the whale's mouth a bit here. Lots of rising scud. Turn around. I don't know if there's anywhere I can actually sit still and read chat, give updates while y'all take a look at the storm. I don't know if I have anything like that. Any spot like that I can do that at yet. What I can do is I can go straight from this stoplight and then turn towards it a bit more. But we got some modest clouds. Let me point up. We got some modest clouds right there. Some gusty winds out here. I'm surprised we don't have a special weather statement. Oh, we do. Okay, we do have a special weather statement on it now. Okay, they did issue a special weather statement, so I was correct about the special weather statement. I knew it wasn't a severe storm, but the winds are gusty enough to issue a special weather statement on this. So we are now under a special weather statement. It is rated for 40 mile an hour winds. You may get a gust or two higher than that, but I'd like for this light to turn green so I can get turning around and showing you the other side of the storm that's on my left driver's side. This guy that's walking has got to get into shelter. No doubt about it. Thank you, Celtic, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Welcome to the community. Appreciate your support. Let's see if we can turn around and show y'all what the storm looks like. Somewhere we can park. Maybe this Valero. Will this Valero give us a visual? We can certainly try it. More lightning. Oh man, I don't know if the empty parking lot right here. Maybe to get a visual on this empty parking lot. Yeah, here comes the wind. All right, let me turn around here, give y'all a visual of this. What I'm seeing. Some straight up Modest madness right there. I like to call that Modest madness. When you see all those Modest clouds bunching up like that and creating that cotton ball looking effect. It's a little different than your typical, you know, Nimbus style thunderstorms that go up, shooting up through the atmosphere. This is underneath. This is the storm base. Let's see if I can back up. Whoa, y'all seen that? I know y'all seen that. All right, now that I'm stopped, I can take a look at the chat. I see there's over 200 of y'all in here. I appreciate everybody for joining in. Don't forget to smash those like buttons. Consider subscribing to the channel. I see broad rotation under Chester, south side. Jellio, let me take a look. Let me see, because my YouTube wanted to give me issues. It got in the way of... I see broad rotation under Chester. Let me move. Okay, sorry guys, I had to mute because it was echoing. Let me take a look to see if there's any rotation on these storms. Very little, if any. Very little, if any, honestly. There is some spin. The one over there by in Chester, or south side of Chester, going or right next to Enon, there is a little bit there. I don't know if it's enough for a tornado warning. In my opinion, no, it's not enough for a tornado warning, but there is broad rotation there. There's a little bit of broad rotation there. Oh, the next scan just came in and it looks a little stronger. It actually looks a little stronger out there in Chester. There's no tornado warning on this storm, guys, but if you're in the Tinsbury area, Tinsbury Trace off of Route 1, let's see where else it's at. It's heading towards Bermuda Place, Grove Place, into Chester near the Kroger, and all those shopping centers over there. I would just stay weather aware. They could issue a tornado warning on that storm. I don't know if they will. It's just not enough there. But the new scan just came in and it looks a little more favorable for a tornado warning. There is definitely some spin in the atmosphere. Man, there's so much lightning on this. If they issue a tornado warning on that storm, we will drop south. We will go back south as quick as possible. Thank you so much for your sunshine gift there, Miss. Miss, how you doing? You were in here yesterday, hanging out with us. Crew says, Motley, I don't know if you're going to see this, but I will be live tonight. So if you figured out the redirect stuff, I will be live. I did not figure out the redirect stuff. I know how to do it at home, but I didn't know you were going to go live today, and I really didn't know I was going to go live today. If I do figure it out again, I will try again in the parking lot. I just don't know how well it's going to go. But yeah, we can see what we can do. We can see what we can do. If not, I'll try to get people to go over to you again like yesterday. I would have to know, in order to set up the redirect before I go live, I would have to know for sure that you're going live before me, and you would already have to have that your live stream, you know, going in order for me to redirect to that. That's the only problem about setting it up beforehand. But we're gonna try to figure it out, dude. Jeremy, thank you so much for the gifts. 400 joules, appreciate that. Kathy says I'm in Kentucky. Shout out to Kentucky. You got more of a view to the left here. Wind is starting to pick up a bit. You got more of a shot like this. You're probably going to miss more lightning shots because all the lightning is on over to our right side. That lightning was really close. What's up, Colin? You love storms? Well, come chasing with me one day. I need a ride-along partner. I need a full-time ride-along partner. Wow. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna mute my stream and see if I see. Yeah, that was a close bolt right over to my right side. Waiting on this new scan for the storm in between Chester and Hopewell. Trying to see if it's going to be any tighter rotation on that storm or any, or if it's going to kind of broaden out more. I'm kind of curious to see if they do issue a tornado warning for that. And the new scan just came in, and the rotation has been broadened out. So good news, no tornado warning in Chesterfield today. New scan is in, and doesn't look like there's going to be a tornado with that storm. Prescott said if I was retired, I would totally ride along. Thank you for keeping me in mind with that. Maybe when you hit retirement, you can ride. 70 Chip says East Tennessee here just had some storms. My garden is happy. Yeah, we need it here too. We need it here too, like big time. We're getting ready to have some really strong rain, or really heavy rain come through here in a little bit. NOAA needs to chill with the with these widespread flood warnings. Yeah, I agree. Super loud thunder here in Glen Allen. Yep, Glen Allen area and Goochland, Short Pump. Nasty little rain shower moving through there. Tons of lightning on it. I would stay indoors with that. And if you are in Southside Richmond right now, anywhere in the path of this storm moving towards you, Highland Springs, Sandston, Mechanicsville, Laurel, Tuckahoe, Bonaire, Montrose, downtown Richmond. A lot of lightning on this storm. This is what's moving towards you. I know it doesn't look too threatening right now, but definitely it's got a lot of lightning on it. We've seen, I don't know, countless bolts since we've been live, and we haven't been live long. We've seen countless bolts within like 3 miles from us, and that's very close for a lightning strike. So a 3 mile away lightning strike is not necessarily far away. Something to keep in mind. I would stay indoors, at least if the storm passes. And even when the storm passes, I would still wait about a half hour before you go outside. It might look clear and everything, but lightning can still travel. These storms are carrying tons of energy. There's tons of lightning. I mean, we just seen a lightning strike just now on the right side. What's up, Susan? All right, Cruz, good luck with your live stream. What's up, Sue? What's up, Justin? Amanda Mullins, good to see you. I was just chatting with you earlier. Hope you're doing good. I seen you ask if I could do polls on my channel. Yes, I can do polls on my channel. What kind of poll we're trying to run? I mean, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 lightning strikes within a minute interval of the storm that we're under right now. That is a lot of energy. And then the one out there in Goochland area, there's at least 12 lightning strikes within a minute interval. So definitely, we should all be inside for these storms, okay? Don't play around with them. We're probably gonna have to drop south soon because there is a Massive storm moving through Nottoway County right now, near Crew and Blackstone and Amelia Courthouse. That storm is going to be, looks like it's going to come together in more of like a line storm. It's moving east. That track looks like it's moving east. It could be going towards the Petersburg, Colonial Heights, Chesterfield area. So as soon as we're done checking out up here, I want to wait till this heavy rainfall moves through here, which we're not far from that happening within the next 15 or 20 minutes. A lot of rain's going to be falling out of the sky here in a bit, and I want to make sure that there's no significant flooding going on. But after that, we will have to drop back south where we just left and get in the path of this stuff that's moving from the Blackstone area, because that stuff looks pretty messy. Gotta plug my GoPro up. I don't know how much charge this thing has. Prescott says the poll should be, will we have power when tonight's soccer game starts? Yes or no? X says football game with an asterisk because he's from the UK. I was over here laughing when you were talking about Cam. Wait, what do you mean? Who's Cam? Who is Cam? Holland says, I'm so happy we have you as a storm chaser here in our area. Thank you. Holland, no problem at all. No problem at all. Luckily enough, Virginia has somebody crazy enough to come out here and drive around in nasty weather and share it with the public. But I have a passion for weather, and I've always had a passion for weather, so I don't see myself want to spend my time any other way. Whether I make $0 or make a living doing it, I wouldn't want to have it another way. This is what I want to do. So it's just a rough path and a hard road to go down to get recognized and have people trust you and fund you and things like that to make this a livable wage. But we are here doing our best, and I appreciate everybody's support. And people like Holland saying stuff in the chat really reinforces that for me, that I'm not out here for no reason, okay? Scramble says, about an hour ago, I was watering some new shrubs at home near Johnston Willis Hospital. You can thank me for the rain. Thank you so much for that. Pick and Go Farm says, we are halfway between Blackstone and McKinney, and it's real dark and windy here. Come on and head south. Yeah, Pick and Go Farm. I will be heading down there shortly. I will be heading down there shortly. Huge lightning strike on the left there. I don't know if y'all seen that. But yeah, Blackstone is definitely about to get hammered. Spainville. Let's see. They just issued a special weather statement on that storm out there in Nottoway County, Crew area, Blackstone. It's going to be going down 460 east. That storm's going to be tracking down 460 east through all the small towns, all the way through Sutherland and possibly down into the Petersburg area. So we're going to be keeping our eye out on those storms. What's up, Andy? Hey, Andrea. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Andrea is my aunt in the chat, guys, and she became a member of the channel. Thank you so much for that, Andrea. Thanks for the support. That's also another good thing I'd like to speak about, adding on to what we were just talking about 5 minutes ago, is that I'm lucky enough to have a supportive family too. There's a few people in my family that are weather nerds that I feel like I got this from, my aunt being one of them, and my grandfather, when he was my age and even younger than my age, he was a storm spotter. So passion for weather runs in the family. So my mom, she's afraid of severe weather. She doesn't like it at all, but she knows how I feel about it, and she is very supportive. So that's awesome. Here comes some gusty winds. All right, we're getting some gusty winds, and the heavy rain is about to move through. Pretty soon, it's probably gonna be like no visibility. All right, they just severe warned the storm out there in Nottoway and Blackstone. So if you're in the Amelia Courthouse area, Crew, Nottoway, Blackstone, Spainville, Earls, Wilsons, you all need to be staying weather aware, stay inside, remain indoors, 60-mile-an-hour winds on those storms. And they are rating that storm to be three-quarter inch size hail is possible in that storm there. So definitely need to be staying indoors, getting somewhere safe. Yeah, you got to come, Andre. You got to come. Justin, you are right. My mom is awesome. I do love my family. Wow, that lightning strike was close. That lightning strike was close. Donna, the hail that I'm talking about, that's possible in the severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued in Amelia Courthouse, Crew, Nottoway, that's a storm out there. There's a severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued for that area. I also want to check out velocities. I see a little bit of a hook signature on that storm. I don't see anything concerning as far as rotation, but there is a little hook developing on it. Got to keep an eye out on that. What's up, Chris? All right, Sue, thanks for dropping in. Hope you have a good one. Stay safe out there. Is it hailing or raining? This is just rain. This is just heavy rain. Sometimes the heavy rain can just sound like hail, but there's no hail in this right now. What's up, Candace? Good to see you. We were just talking very highly about you earlier. Good to see you again today. And Candace, please, look, listen to me real quick. Don't do anything with money right now, okay? I'm pretty sure your bank account is sucked dry after yesterday, all the stuff you did. But I was just explaining to the chat that my financial situation is a little hard right now, and accessing any of the money through YouTube would take weeks to get. Although yesterday from you was very helpful, and we all thank you so much for it. But if anybody, including yourself, wants to contribute today to the chase or anything going forward, through Cash App or PayPal is the best option, because I can access that money immediately for bills, for gas, for food. And, you know, YouTube takes a portion of the money too. Cash App and PayPal doesn't. So I just wanted to kind of get that out there before you started dropping more money if you were in that position. But I hope everybody's doing good. Let's see. Michael says getting hammered in Chester. Yeah, Chester's getting slammed. Enon area, North of Colonial Heights getting hammered too. Getting a lot of rain today, guys. There's gonna be a big flood risk today. Big flood risk today. I seen somebody else in here. Celtic, thanks you so much for the happy poops. I like the happy poops gifts. They look funny. Prescott says I'm turning 50 in a week. If YouTube was a thing when I was in my 20s and living in Dallas, I would be doing what you're doing now. And you would be doing a damn good job at it, because if you were living in Texas as a storm chaser, you know, back then, you would have been like one of the first to do it. And yeah, you would have for sure gotten some action. You would have definitely had a successful channel. What's up, David? Good to see you. What's up, Zeta? HTG, what's going on? Rico, what's up? Rico says, man, bad day for Virginia sites. Yeah, Virginia radar sites, we have 2 of them down right now. We could have more, I don't know. I know we have 2 of them down. We have 3 down. We have 1 in Washington. We have 1 north of Washington is down. We have 1 in Waverly, the one I like to focus on, is down. And then we also have the Christiansburg, one out there north of Martinsville. That one is also down. So we have 3 radar towers down in Virginia with all this crap going on. So right now I'm running off of the Durham radar tower. That one seems to give me the cleanest feed. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm running off of the Reston one, the one out there in Sterling, Virginia. That's the radar site I'm running off of right now. Blonde says we're getting slammed in the Bellwood area of Chesterfield. Yeah, I'm like 10 minutes from you. I'm only about 10 minutes from Bellwood right now. Y'all can see the wind really picking up out here. This might go severe warn. Let me show y'all outside real quick. There's a possibility this could go severe warn. Yeah, look at the trees in the distance. Got a little movement in the trees there. All right, yeah, we're having pea-sized hail in this storm. There's some hail in this storm now, and the winds are definitely picking up. This thing could go severe warned at any moment. I would not be surprised in the next 5 minutes the storm went severe warn. Man, it feels good to be out here like with the window down, feeling the mist. Look at the wind. Look at the wind, guys. There's like no visibility out here. I'm still waiting on that severe thunderstorm warning. Still waiting on that severe thunderstorm warning. Flash flood warning just went up. There's so many flash flood warnings, I don't even know where to tell you it's at. Okay, so, oh wow. Very close lightning strike with that one. Look at that, jet skiing. These cars are jet skiing out here now. I knew, like, this is something we knew was going to happen, and this is far from being over. We got the heaviest part of the rain moving in here in the next 3 minutes, guys. I want to put my focus back to that storm out there in Amelia Courthouse, Crew, in Nottoway County, heading towards Blackstone. Okay, that storm is intense. Okay, it is severe warned. And they're probably gonna extend that severe thunderstorm warning even further. That storm is absolutely insane. If you're in that area, you need to be staying weather aware. You need to get somewhere safe. Stay away from windows, please. Do not be outside looking at that storm. Tons of lightning on it. A lot of wind. There's almost 1 inch size hail in that storm. Chasing McCalls is back. Hey everybody, I do want to say something real quick. There is somebody in the chat by the name of Chasing with a Cause. If you would go check out their channel and subscribe to their channel, they're a friend of mine. I wanted to help them out. They only need a few more subscribers to be able to go live on YouTube and do what they're passionate about doing. And I think it would be really cool if we can help them out. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to their channel. And I'm going to share their channel link in the chat. So once I share their channel link, then y'all can click the link and subscribe to them. That would really help them out a lot. It doesn't matter chasing for calls. You know you want to go live though. You told me you want to go live. So I'm gonna get you the subscribers so that way you can start making content. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. Look, I didn't have a lot of people helping me get to where I'm at. And it's a long road to get to where I've gotten, you know? So so I want to be one of those people that can help people to get to where I am. Like, or at least offer some kind of help in some kind of way. This community has helped me in so many ways. I just don't know anymore of how to give back. You know what I mean? So I do whatever I can to help people out. I see we got over 200 likes. We got also over 224 people in here watching. I appreciate everybody. Thank you all for joining in. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Please do that. Also consider subscribing. I'm gonna go driving on the road a little bit here because I'm about to get blocked. Look at this guy right here in this bike. He is driving through the flood in his bike. The water was. Look, I'm not even kidding. Look at the water. He was driving through this. He was driving through this and it was up to his chain on his bike. We're gonna start driving around a little bit, give y'all a view of everything. I don't want to get stuck out here in this rain or in this flooding going on here, so I gotta get out of here before it gets any deeper. I can't do a U-turn there, unfortunately. Made it home before it got too bad here. Good, David. Good to see you. What's up, Toby? Guys, I am now driving, so I can't interact with the chat, okay? I'm sorry. I'm now driving, so I can't interact with the chat. And I gotta focus on my safety while driving. This stuff is a mess out here. Oh, wow. I can't see anything when that car just splashed everything on top of me. I am really surprised that they did not issue a severe thunderstorm warning on this storm. But I guess the wind speeds are not consistent enough. We are having some gusts that are definitely up to 60 miles an hour though. There's no visibility out here right now. Yeah, Celtic, I am heading back south because of the storms that are moving towards the Petersburg area. I want to get in line for those. I'm trying to set myself up in position for those. Man, the amount of flash flood warnings we have out here is absolutely unreal. Hey, Autumn, good to see you. And Brandy, what's up? Good to see everybody. We're having a ton of flooding around here. All this stuff is flooding. This whole road is flooding. The whole road is flooding right here. The whole road is flooding right here. Let me let y'all know where that is at. In case anybody likes to make reports. I don't have time to do that right now while I'm driving. Where I just drove through was between Maury Street and Everett Street in South Richmond off of 301. Between those two roads, there is at least there at least is some minor flooding going on right there, but soon it could be worse. Autumn, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Appreciate that. That's a lot of water right there. This whole road is flooded. I mean, almost underwater. Yeah. That's not good. This whole road right here is almost flooded. Yeah, pretty much all of 301, Route 1, or whatever you want to call it. Over here near the Port City Apartments is practically underwater. Okay, I would not drive down this road. The whole right side right there. This whole road is completely flooded. Don't go that way, dude. Don't go that way. Are we gonna get a green light? Thank you. whole road is almost underwater. That is not good. We might be stuck. We might be stuck, chat. I am soaking wet right now. I am soaking wet right now. We got to find another way out. That whole road is flooded. That whole road going southbound near the old International Paper out here on Route 1 is completely flooded. Dude, this is a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna be honest with you. Great. So it's always good to have an escape route. We got our way around this though. Can't go that way on the roundabout. See a no left turn here. This should be where we can get out. So I'm looking at the GPS correctly. This should be where we can get out safely. Yeah, we can get out here. All right, that's good. Sing so we know you're okay. Moderate, motley, storm chaser king. Hairline high, but he's owning that thing. Fly from Virginia. Windshield wipers slap like a drummer in a band. Storm's rolling, he's got the upper hand. Balding or not, he's fearless and loud. Moderate, motley stands out in the crowd. Cyclone swirl, the rain won't quit, but he's out there laughing. doesn't give a bit. Airline like Vegeta. But let's get real. It's the size of his courage that seals the deal. Looks like we have mutual problemo down here. We got a fire truck trying to get through, and people can't drive through this rain, or through this, oh yeah, dude.
Me and my stream love your singing, Dylan.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Would you want me to sing some Hannah Montana or something?
I mean, if you want to.
Alright, can somebody, I forgot how the Hannah Montana song goes. The Hannah Montana theme song. If anybody remembers the Hannah Montana theme song, can you like, put that down in the chat for me? Give me a, kind of like kickstart my memory a bit here. We're going to be on Route 1 for a long time. There's a lot of flooding up here. Lots of flooding. People are pulling over on the median. Yeah, this is not good. You get the best of both worlds. Something, something, and then you rock out the show. Dude, this is some bad flooding right here. All right. Okay. There's really no need to make a report over here, but because we already got the fire department out here taking care of it. But right out here in front of the what is this place called? Is it still on Route 1? Across from the wow, this is where the fire this is where the fire department is. Right across from the Richmond Fire Department over here on the Station 21. 21 engine, City of Richmond station. These people are gonna block me in. What are you doing, dude? Do I need to turn my amber lights on? Bro, you cannot drive that way. What are you doing? Why? Listen, you can hear the fire truck honking at them. You cannot drive through there, bro. I don't know what this car right here in front of me is doing, but we got to get around this. I'll turn my amber lights on. They got people stuck, hydrolocked over there in the road. We're gonna find our way around this. Don't worry, guys. We will get back to it. We got hydrolocked vehicles out there in the middle of the street on Route 1. Yeah, I mean, they try to drive around like, yeah, some people lack common sense. I mean, what are you doing, dude? You got emergency professionals blocking off the road and you're gonna drive around a fire truck? And you can clearly see in front of you there's vehicles underneath water with water up to the mirrors. I'm not even kidding, guys. If we can get a shot of this, I'll show you. There's cars stuck over there. There's a truck with a trailer bed, and the trailer is completely underwater. All you can see is the reflection of the lights coming through the water. Like, why are you trying to drive in that, dude? You're in a sedan.
People don't know how to drive, bro.
Yeah, and VA is the worst place for it, too. These people around here just think that they run the streets. This could get bad right here, too. Hold on, let me show y'all this. Let me turn around and show y'all this. This could get really bad. I don't know how I'm going to give y'all a view of that. Well, we can't because the bridge is too narrow. There was a small bridge there where I was just at, over here on Columbia Street in Richmond, where, all right, so I think that truck made it out because there's a trailer bed. Okay, so we got around that part, I think. These people pushed them out, I think, was what happened. But I'm pretty sure that car is, I thought that car was hydrolocked. But there is still a car stuck in the the flood over there. I want to get a view of this. They got law enforcement pulling up now there to help block off the roads. Let's see if I can give y'all a view of this shot in a second. The whole road is flooding. I might have to get out of the car and show y'all. Give me a second. We're gonna get wet for a bit. I don't got a jacket with me. I can't get into that parking lot with my vehicle. Still lightning going on too. I don't like this. Hold on a second. We're gonna try to do something sketchy. I don't know if the police officers are gonna like this much. Hold on. This whole road right here is flooded. They're turning people around right now. This is out Route 1 at 2600 block Carpenter Technical Center, right out front of it. They're turning everybody around, even the big trucks. I know y'all can't see how much water that is, but it's a ton. Definitely a ton of water. All right, let's continue. Continue. Because there's probably a lot more areas that are flooding right now. Scary thing is the rain is not going anywhere anytime soon. Got another huge system moving in right now. Another huge system moving in right now, coming from the Sutherland area. My home area right now is getting smacked. So we need to get back south because there's a ton of flood-prone areas near where I live that are always underwater. So we're gonna track down Route 1 all the way back towards our home spot, and we're gonna be covering flooding for a bit. I think we're gonna be live for a while. So everybody, grab your popcorn and your pajamas, maybe your cotton candy or whatever you like to eat, and get comfortable. And please feel free to share my live stream on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, whatever. It all helps. Anybody you know that might be affected or driving out here in this mess, it will go a long way. I also want to bring up again, if anybody wants to contribute to the chase today for food, for gas, bills, whatever the case is, please do so through PayPal or Cash App. The links can be found down in the chat or in the description of the channel. I would hold off on any super chats through YouTube, because while that still helps me out a ton, I don't get to see all that money, and I don't get to see it until the end of the month. Cash App, the PayPal and stuff, I can put in my direct deposit right now into my debit card and use it for whatever I need. Probably gonna be stopping by the Bojangles or something here soon, just so I can take a pee break. Looks like Colonial Heights might have a little bit of a hail core there. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get there in time, but looks like I see a little bit of a hail signature there on Colonial Heights. The DBZ values are pretty high on that. Could indicate some hail in that storm. Who doesn't love a good Bowberry biscuit? Kenyon, thank you so much for the 10 joules. Appreciate you. Do want to give a big shout out to Roger and Martina for their kind PayPal donations earlier. Thank you so much for that. Helps us out a ton. Got a ton more rain coming through. It's not over yet. Issued a special weather statement out ahead of the storm that I'm moving towards right now. Yep. New special weather statement on the storm that I'm heading towards. Going through a weak spot of a low precip area, so we can have a little bit of a rest when it comes to the rain. Focus on driving a bit more, and we're going to get back down into the thick of it here soon. It's a big 7-Eleven. I just don't know if they have a public restroom. I always thought about 7-Elevens where they're kind of nice and they're convenient, but they just never have like public restrooms, at least that I've known of. Somebody shot a firework up in the air right above my car. For whatever reason, people were out lighting fireworks in this mess, and I thought it was a CG, but I was like, it looked strange. It looked like lightning, but it didn't. And then I heard the whistle from the firework and like the popping of it. It was strange. Chill it out, take it slow, then you rock out the show. You get the best of both worlds. Got my GoPro charging up. I'm capturing some flooding with the GoPro in some spots, as well as maybe a lightning show in an hour or so. Should be to get some lightning shots with my GoPro. Right now we're focused. I'm gonna just crank past the Bojangles and everything. I'm just ready to get in the area before it gets too late, and then set up before the storm gets too crazy out there in Petersburg. Got to get out there. My hometown's being affected, so. What's up, CJ? Good to see you, dude. I'll have to text you later tonight and explain what happened. Sorry you didn't hear from me, but yeah, I had a plan for this chase, but there's been a bit of a financial hiccup in my life that I had to focus my attention to this morning and this afternoon, so I apologize for not getting to you. Me and you definitely gonna hop on a call soon. I don't want you to think I'm blowing you off. I'm not at all. I'm just, life is hitting hard right now. Trying to stay afloat. Metaphorically and literally. Metaphorically as in like stay afloat with bills, and literally as in staying afloat out here with all this flooding going on. Doing what I can do. Look at those CGs to the left there. Massive. Also, CJ, if you're still in the chat, I would like to know how much drones are. If you could send me a DM. I've been having a lot of people requesting since I chase out here on the coast, you know, in the Mid-Atlantic region. You know, we have a lot of terrain and tree issues, and I would like to get my feed above structures and trees as much as possible. So maybe you can reach out to me with some like ideas regarding some affordable drones, maybe not something quite as expensive as yours. I know yours has like infrared and night vision and everything else. I don't need quite something that crazy. I'm not trying to do a military operation or anything, but if you have any idea or anything that you can point me in the right direction that would withstand some severe thunderstorm winds or something like that, that would, I just got your DM too. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm looking for some affordable drones that I can shoot a feed back to my OBS. You know what I mean? I don't have a Bella box or anything right now. I can't afford one, but I have a virtual like Bella box through a cloud that I pay like $10 a month for. I don't know if that will work the same way. I just need something that can be plugged and played and share my live stream through a drone. CJ is the man, guys. If y'all don't know who CJ is, CJ in the chat, he is a storm chaser out there in the Midwest, in the plains. He tracks down big tornadoes. He gets a little bit more action than I do because of the area he's at, but he is also a partner chaser with Max Velocity and Weatherfront. Hopefully I'll be joining the team soon. The app has not dropped on Android yet, so I haven't been given that opportunity yet, but check out his channel. Go check out CJ's channel. Getting ready to get right back into the heavier portion of the storm. There's a lot of areas down here that are prone to flooding. do want to thank everybody for joining in today. Don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. We have to get some fuel. I didn't even realize that I have 1 mile to eat. Luckily up here, about a quarter mile away, there's a Wawa on the left. We have got to stop and get some fuel, but that's gonna work out perfectly because I have to use the restroom anyway, and Wawa has public restrooms. I'm actually concerned about Petersburg with this flooding. Don't worry, guys. I don't have to drop a massive Duke or anything. I just gotta pee real quick. All right, so we won't be going too long. Thank you, Prescotts, for the kind Cash App donation. Appreciate you so much. It says rock on. Thank you so much. And David, thank you so much for your PayPal donation. I appreciate everybody's contribution today. Thank you so much. It helps us, it definitely goes a long way. It helps us out here. We're about to put fuel in the car, fuel in this car, so that will help a lot. The good news is taking a restroom break is free, so we won't have to spend money with that. But the way the economy in the world is going these days, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we had to start putting a quarter in a machine every time we use the restroom. Likes definitely push streams. Likes are definitely important to have on a broadcast. That's why we target 100 likes before we hit 1 hour. It tells YouTube's algorithm, their smart system, that what we're doing, people like, and they will show it to more people. As soon as we pulled up to the gas station, it shows 0 miles on the range. We pulled up just in time. I should have been more responsible about paying attention to what the gas was showing, because we could have ran out of gas easily. I'll be right back, y'all. Fortunately, I can't take y'all with me because, you know, it's a family-friendly stream. And yeah, I can't take you in the restroom with me, okay? I'll be right back. Restroom has been used. I am putting gas in the car. Give me a second. All right, while we're fueling up, let me take a look and see what chat is saying. CJ, thank you so much for your flow state. Appreciate the gift. Ramblin' Man says, I guess we'll see you again tomorrow night with some more storms. The threat level tomorrow is just a marginal risk, but there is a excessive flooding risk tomorrow, or excessive rainfall risk tomorrow. If that does pan out and we get some localized flooding, I'll be out for flood coverage, but not necessarily storm chasing. Again, tomorrow could be the risk could be increased tomorrow to a slight risk, a level 2, but as of now, from what I'm seeing, it's only a marginal level 1. So we are going to just stick with that for right now. We don't want to scare anybody or make any promises. Tomorrow could be another chase day later in the evening. We'll take a look and we'll see as the night progresses, and sometime tomorrow throughout the day we will keep checking in on the outlooks and what tomorrow has in store for severe weather. But as far as severe thunderstorms, like yesterday, for example, and today, wow, I don't think that the chances of that, of tomorrow being like yesterday or today, are as high. So tomorrow's mainly just whatever storms go up could dump a ton of rain out there and cause more flooding concerns. So CJ, yeah, I've tried to work on that. Me and Noah worked on that together for like a couple hours. We couldn't figure out how to get the overlays from that one app. I forgot what it's called. The app that shares your Twitch location and all that stuff. You're the one that told me about that. When me, you, and Riley were on a chat, you were telling me about that app. And Noah uses it too, but for some reason it doesn't track my location. Luther says, I just passed you at Wawa. Should have came by. Should have came by. Just not while I was in the restroom, you know what I mean? That would have been a little creepy. That would have been like a creepy stream snipe in a way, but should have came by and said, what's up? I like to shake hands with people that watch and take pictures and stuff like that with people. More VC stuff, exactly. Exactly. All right, the heavy rainfall is getting ready to move in here soon. So this area that I'm driving through now, and further south where I'm driving to, into Colonial Heights and Petersburg, which Colonial Heights and Petersburg is where I'm really putting my focus towards for the rest of the evening with the flooding risk, because there's a lot of areas out there that have poor drainage, and just the roads are weird. It's just a lot. Y'all know how it is. If you're from this area, you know the Petersburg and Colonial Heights area. A lot of spillways, a lot of rivers that get backed up, drainages that are poor. Flooding happens out here with small thunderstorms. And with the excessive rainfall we've been having over the past hour or two, it's quite concerning about what we might see tonight. So Not trying to scare anybody, but just trying to have people understand what we could be seeing over the next couple hours out here in Petersburg. What's up, Dave? It's very electric. When I get out here stationed somewhere, I'm going to hook my GoPro up and try to catch some lightning shots. Got my GoPro charging at the moment. A little birdie told me there's over 300 people in here watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Dave, thank you so much for your $10 super chat. I appreciate it. It goes a long way. Huge contribution. Hey, Dave, I did want to explain something to you, just like I explained to everybody else too. Not taking away you contributing through super chats or anything, because any way helps. But my financial situation at the time, with chasing and everything and bills, I would prefer donations through PayPal or Cash App so I can access that money immediately to get caught up on bills and things like that. So this just goes, not for today, but you know, since you already contributed, goes for like if I chase tomorrow or you know, throughout the rest of the month, I would be able to see more of the money and also can access it a lot quicker through PayPal or Cash App. YouTube, I have to wait till like the 20-something of every month. It's like once a month. It's still helpful, but in my current situation with bills being behind and having to get caught up, it would work a lot better that way. But I do appreciate you contributing and all the support you've given me on this channel so far. Dave, you've been an amazing person to us in this community. So thank you so much again. No, Dave, don't apologize. Don't apologize. You didn't know. Don't apologize. It's still the same thing. You're still contributing. You're still helping, no matter what. It's just this month, if I'm chasing, I just want more people to be aware that if you do have the funds to contribute and help out, it would go more towards. I would prefer it. I'm not going to be picky. Obviously, you know, a beggar can't be a chooser. So. It just works better that way. YouTube takes a little bit of the money away. Cash App and PayPal don't. And I can see that money a lot sooner. But don't apologize, dude. You've been a big help on this channel, and I appreciate that. They do, Samantha, they do. Bills make everything a lot harder, but we are so close. We are so close to just breaking free. Like, my household is so close to breaking free and just being able to, like, enjoy ourselves. But lately it's been, I can't slam on brakes. I gotta run this. There's too much water on the road. I didn't even technically run it either, which is yellow. But we've been so close. Like, last month we grinded hard and, like, forked up almost $3,000 with the help of the community as well. But even just grinding and working our asses off and just overtime and, you know, this and that. Selling things, pawning things away, just to get like $3,000 to save ourselves from getting evicted from our apartment, right? Because it's not just us to keep in mind, like me and my girlfriend. It's also, we have a roommate. Y'all know Ed. He's our ride along sometimes. And also on top of that, we have 4 cats. Like, we're trying to save our place of living, and we forked up almost $3,000 to save our apartment, which our apartment is not even close to $3,000. It's a third of that. And they still want to send me another letter saying that you owe $1,000 and you need that by the 15th. And it's like, dude, cut me a break. Like, I just gave you pretty much what I make in a month. Which last month, we saved our apartment, but we had to get we got backed up on everything else. We had to like put aside our car payments, you know, our phone bills, all that stuff, just to get caught up on rent. And now we're back in the kind of in the same hole. Where now we're trying to take care of all these other bills that we had to put aside last month to save our apartment. We're getting close. We're getting close. It's just it's taken so long. You know what I mean? It's just one of those situations. And once it's taken care of, we're free. We're gonna be smooth sailing because we've just been me and my girlfriend and my roommate. We've been doing so good lately about making money and doing what we can to take on extra work. It's just we fell behind. I don't know what else to say. Justin, about searching around for where we live, other than where we live, we tried to, because we need better internet provider for stuff that I do. Obviously, like a lot of working from home and live streaming, things like that. Like, we need better internet. Where we live at, our internet's terrible. But unfortunately, where we live at, I'm grandfathered in. I've lived there for a long time, and honestly, if I'm being quite transparent with y'all, we only pay like I think like $1,100 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment. It's a big two-bedroom apartment, and you can't find that anymore these days. We've been shopping around, but everywhere else is so much more expensive. Everywhere is so much more expensive. I mean, apartments on the low end are going for like $1,600 nowadays. So I kind of want to hold on to what I got, because once I'm caught up, it's very affordable compared to most people's living situation. But we're having a bit of a lightning show. I'm gonna try to crawl up here to this church and try to get some good signals y'all can see. I'm gonna set my GoPro up for some lightning. Can't go through that way. They have it blocked off. There's a huge light coming through, and I'd like to get a shot of this. I'm about to see a really nice lightning show. Just give me a moment. Let me find a spot. Don't know if I'm allowed through here. Dude, they have a gate there? Are you kidding me? What? Man, we gotta get set up on this quickly. Like, quickly. It's rolling through. Yes, by the way, mods, I see that people are asking. Calls does have my permission to promote. Okay, I know I don't normally allow promoting in my live streams, but for today, definitely Chasing for Calls can they've been talking to me a lot in the back end and helping me out a lot with my situation and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna grant permission for Chasing for Calls to allow some self-promoting to happen. Wow, dude, we got to get set up. This storm is very high energy. Only thing is, I don't know if we're gonna have signal back here. We're already losing signal now. We can try. We can certainly try. We try to pull back here in the back of the church, where it's an open field. It's just not higher. Are we back? Dude, what is going on with the signal? What is going on with the signal out here? Somebody said, dude, you'll never be Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall will never be me. He has to stay in the comfort of his own home, reporting behind the scenes. Sorry, not sorry. You're Ryan Hall fanboy over there. Ryan Hall is not a storm chaser. He's a digital meteorologist. Like, don't be out here trying to tick me off, bro. You'll never be Ryan Hall. What kind of backhanded compliment was that? We're two totally different people on two sides of the field. It's like telling Terrell Owens, who was once a wide receiver, he'll never be Peyton Manning. Well, no duh, bro. They play the same sport, but they're two different positions. No, he did chase. Ryan Hall did chase, but he got in a car accident the first time he chased. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Ryan, but don't be in here trying to stir shit up, like, in my chat. Don't be doing that. Because I don't put up with it. I respect Ryan, but don't be trying to compare us. We're looking for a place with some good data, some good network cell coverage, and open field, so we can give y'all a lightning show. It's moving in. I got my GoPro right now running on the hood while we're driving, so catching something. It's funny when people making comments like that too about you'll never be like Max, or you'll never be like Ryan. It's like, do you understand they wouldn't be in the position they would be in or do what they can do without storm chasers giving ground truth? Like, did anybody think about that? They solely rely on storm chasers to be out doing what I'm doing, to give them live feeds. And I've worked with max velocity many, many times. So obviously I'm doing something right. People are funny, man. Anyway, getting off that rant. A little bit of light pollution here, but I think we're gonna be okay. I got a spot to go to. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be just fine. Let's drive through all this area here for a minute. don't know if CJ's still in here, but CJ, thank you so much for your Cash App donation. That's funny. That number I will read because the reason why he did it, he gave me $6.70. As soon as we turn left here, we should have an area where we can view the lightning moving in. I need to check the battery on the GoPro too to see. Make sure that is high enough to be out here recording for a couple hours. See if this area back here will give us a view. If we could get in that field, that would be really nice. I'm getting ready to turn y'all around. Hopefully we can see some lightning. The light pollution is just unreal though. I apologize for any glare. I'm trying to find somewhere we can set up though. The light pollution is so bad. Hold on a second. Let me check the GoPro. Aiden, there is tiny rotation in the center of this cell, but nothing too concerning right now. Just a little bit of a directional wind change there, but again, nothing tornadic. I turned the GoPro off just to save some battery. We're gonna try to find a better spot without as many lights around. Sometimes my lightning videos get sold to like Fox and stuff like that, so we try to make sure we get the cleanest visual as possible in these videos. Might go down here further towards Prince George. Wow, that one lit up the sky there. I don't know if y'all seen that. got some crawlers. We got some sky crawlers, guys. Cloud to cloud lightning. So polluted with light too. I know River Road has got a good viewing spot for lightning and stuff out there near the training facility or the training grounds and the prison, but it's very lit over there too, as well as the cell reception out there is bad. I'm almost wondering if I can just make it to Dinwiddie before this stuff actually hits. No, I can't. Definitely not enough time for that. Definitely not enough time for Dinwiddie. I know out there I find a lot of good spots out there. Wide open fields. No light. It's just completely lit up around here. Fortunately, it's just gonna cause a glare on the windshield for y'all. Okay. Thinking. Gotta put my thinking cap on. There's a lot of good places I know, but they're all already getting swallowed by the storm. Trying to think. Come on. Where are we gonna go? Maybe I'll do this. Maybe we'll just park here and cut my lights. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll just park here and cut the lights. It's probably the best thing we're going to be able to do right now because the storm is rolling in on us now. I don't know what that noise was. Somebody's making that noise? Let's face y'all towards the sky like that. Here we go. I think y'all can see that pretty good. Those Those are the money shots right there. That's what we need. Robert says, sitting tight in Prince George by Fort Lee looks interesting to the northwest. Absolutely. We're facing more west right now, but yep. Stay safe out there. Stu says, go to Hopewell. I was thinking about it. But we got some good shots right here. Well, welcome everybody in here. Good to see everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's 4th of July was good. Don't forget to smash those like buttons. Consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Cruz, are you still live? We got Pennsylvania in here. We got West Henrico. We got Stevens. Was that Washington? Wow. That one was so electric that this bird over here is freaking out. Did that bird get struck by lightning? What is happening? Conway, New Hampshire? Is that what I'm reading that right? Hopewell, Somerset, Kentucky. This bird over here. Is there a tornado in Hopewell? No, there's no tornado in Hopewell. Rick, these storms are stalling a bit here, but I'm kind of comfortable with what I'm working with right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. If anything changes, I'll move. But now that I've turned the car off and have the windows down and just hearing the nature out here, and we're next to a pond, I'm kind of enjoying it. Hey, Kay. Sorry I haven't been checking the other phone. Let me check it, see if you said anything recently. Hope work's going good. Let's see. Oh, you sent me a video. What video did you send me? It said work is long and sweaty. Take it easy. Just slow down. I see you said you're getting lightheaded and stuff. I see the video you sent 2K. It seems that y'all seeing some pretty lightning out there like we are. Stu, please don't put things in the chat that are not true. There's no tornado in Hopewell. If anything, I don't even see any rain in Hopewell right now, dude. We're like 5 minutes away from Hopewell. There's nothing going on out there. Just some light rain. You don't see a tornado, Stu. Please don't say stuff like that. Prescott says if that 500 foot antenna gets struck by lightning, you're getting paid. No kidding. Yep. That would be a shot for sure. Now that you said that, you got me wondering. I'm going to point my camera, my GoPro, a little more towards that direction. Now that you say that, give me a second. You got a point. Your face like that. If you see a tornado, do you run to it? Wow, we just got here just in time. Y'all see that? Stu, are you like a troll in the chat or something? Because we don't put up with trolls over here. You know, I'm sure you have common sense. You don't run towards a tornado. I'm sure you have some common sense to you. Luther says ain't no NATO in Dopewell. X-Traits like timed him out and said, "Hey Stu, stop asking dumb questions. I'm trying to play GTA." I guess X don't want to work tonight. Kay, you're not using your emojis. I made you new emojis. So much rain coming in. We got another storm out there in Farmville that's got a special weather statement on it. A little cell out there in Farmville that's heading this direction. It's got a special weather statement on it. These storms are not quitting, man. X says, yeah, that's right. He made them. Okay, sorry. You made them.
PDS tornado warning in Minnesota.
Oh, that's observed too. Oh yeah, I see that. It's observed. And it's got a tornado damage threat of considerable on it. Prescott, thank you so much for the GOAT gift. Appreciate that. Worth 1,000 joules. Appreciate that so much. Dana Moon says, I'm in King William, barely raining here. Yep. There's some craziness headed for Ashland. Let me take a look. Yeah, it seems Ashland's getting some nasty stuff right now in Hanover courthouse. Luckily, this new scan shows this stuff that's moving into Petersburg is actually slowing down a bit. That's a good sign for flooding, for a flooding concern. That's a good sign. But we do have some more rounds of storms moving in behind this. Just have to see how all that stuff goes as we get closer. Dana Moon, thanks for the red card. Very appropriate, being that we have the World Cup thing going on. 250 joules. Thank you so much. We do need the rain. We're still going to get some rain. It's just not going to be as like much of a flooding concern, it looks like, in Petersburg. But we are going to get some light to like moderate rain. We're still going to get some. Wow, dude. I don't know if y'all could see that when the top left of the screen. They were just crawling across the sky. Dana, thank you so much for the finger hearts. 350 joules. Thank you so much for that. We've gotten 14 new members today. That's awesome. 14 new members today. We did a members only live stream last night. If anybody missed that, if you just became a member of this channel, you can see the live stream we did yesterday was a members only live stream. We did a virtual storm chasing video game on Roblox called Twisted. That was a fun experience. I didn't know that everybody would like it that much, so we might do it more often. Seemed everybody was very entertained by us chasing around digital tornadoes. Ghosty says, if anybody wants cooler temperatures, I can be bribed to blow it your way. What do you want for some cooler temperatures? That's what I like. I like the cold weather. I like snow chases. I like it all. Give me the cold weather. Dana Moon, thanks for becoming a member of the channel. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's 15 members today. Yesterday, if y'all can't believe this, yesterday we got 200 and like 50 something members or something like that. 230 some members, actually, I think it was. Like 230 members. No. I think my GoPro stopped running. And that was a crazy lightning shot that just happened. What happened? GoPro powered off because it was too hot. Interesting. Can we blow some AC on this thing or something? How can we cool this thing off? Never seen that message before. We're gonna blow some AC on this GoPro because we just missed a nice cloud-to-cloud lightning strike. Don't mind the loud exhaust sound, guys. I know it's kind of obnoxious. I just bought this car a few months back, and the exhaust just needs some work. X, did you actually ban that guy finally? Please tell me you banned him finally. No, the GoPro didn't die. It just got it overheated. We still got some battery on it, but it looks like the lightning wants to slow down a bit. We'll try for a few more shots. It was, Dana, until the lightning started slowing down. We were out here like 5 minutes earlier. We were trying to get to that church, but that church had no cell signal. I've been fiending for some lightning shots. We're gonna face more like this. We're gonna turn like this. Face more this way now. The lightning is now positioning itself in a different area. Back up. Look at that. I hope I caught that one. Hope this car is not coming this way either. Alright. So I hope we caught that one on stream. This way either. Back up. Look at that. Hope we caught that on GoPro. GoPro's back up and running. I just don't know how long it's gonna stay live for. We should have got some decent lightning shots with the GoPro today. I mean, I was in some nice positions. It's nothing like, wow, dude. Over on the right side. I moved my car, and then on the right side we get a cloud to cloud crawl from like it looked like all the way from like Chesterfield all the way down here to Prince George. I'm just happy that I'm able to actually get some lightning shots. As we've been trying for a couple weeks now to get lightning. And this person is coming behind me. Why are they coming behind me? We're in a random parking spot. Like, that's a closed business, and there's a person behind me driving, and now they're just sitting there. If you're a viewer in the chat, let me know. You got me a little sketched out right now. Big CG right there in front of us. I just don't know if we caught that though. Yeah, I am Prescott. I'm definitely trying to keep that antenna in frame because the good thing is, just like on my phone right now that y'all can see, my GoPro also films in an ultra wide view. Like that right there was amazing. I don't know how much of that we caught, but that was gorgeous. Now I've ran out of storage on the GoPro. No way. This is not happening. I think I have another one with me. I think I have another, where's my other phone at? Oh. I think I have another, SD card. Pretty sure I do. Pretty sure I have another SD card. Let's see. Dude, that one was close. Started freaking that bird out again. Every time the lightning strikes like that, they're really close by, that bird does not like it. Do y'all hear the bird again? Alright, I do have another SD card here. Let's see if we have any space on it. Alright, so this one has about an hour of space. We're going to, dude, oh my god, what? I'm missing all the shots, y'all. Did y'all see that thing?
Dylan, you're about to get struck by lightning, dude. Did you see that thing?
Alright, so this one has about an hour of space. We're going to, oh my. What do you say, Cruz? Sorry, I had the volume down.
You're about to get struck by lightning out there.
Do you think that would make some good content?
I mean, your channel would blow up, but I mean, I don't know if that would be good for you.
I'm gonna pour some water on my GoPro to cool it down a little bit. I wanna make sure this thing stays rolling. Dude, that was amazing. Dude. Marco Guy says, no rain around Cape Charles again. I'm sorry to hear that. The coast has definitely been dry. We now have a severe thunderstorm warning out there in Salem, going towards Lexington and Buena Vista. We are doing a little better. We both have food poisoning from Taco Bell. That's why I don't like eating fast food. Ashley, I hope y'all get through it. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people getting food poisoning from Taco Bell and as well as Burger King. I know multiple people have gotten food poisoning from those places. Hope y'all get through it. What's up, Zeta? Yeah, beautiful CCs in the storm. That's what we're after. We're after some money shots. Those are the ones that look really pretty on video. If y'all are not following my Facebook or my Instagram, y'all should go follow my Facebook or Instagram. Social links are down in the description. That's where I post all my GoPro footage and finalized video footage and things like that. Also, I give updates when I'm going live on Facebook and things like that. You can find me on Facebook. It is called, you can just type in Storm Chaser Dylan Motley, and it'll pop right up for you. You can follow me there. And Instagram should be the same as here, Moderate Motley. Reed says, Burger King is like top 5 places for food poisoning. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Ashley says, nothing like sleeping in the bathroom. Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry about that. Prescott, my Facebook is called Storm Chaser Dylan Motley. You'll be able to see it as soon as it pops up. I think I have like 500 some followers or something like that on there. I just created it not too long ago. Trying to get more followers over there so I can get monetized on Facebook too. That would also help a lot. A lot of different avenues on my channel and my business I have not unlocked yet. That would help us out a lot in the future. Ashley, I'm not sure if you follow. I'm not sure if you follow on Facebook or not. Look at that, dude. You gotta be kidding me right now. I'm gonna stop and start this video again on my GoPro. I started and stopped the video on my GoPro because I want to make sure that I don't miss any anything that pops up. What's up, Rico? Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to our community. Thank you, Prescott. Appreciate it. My Instagram is the same as here, just Moderate Motley. You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, Moderate Motley. Yeah, I don't know if like when my GoPro overheated earlier, if it actually saved the footage, or if when the memory card ran out, if it saved the footage. So I'm trying to be sure when I catch some nice lightning shots with the GoPro right now with this SD card that I stop and start it just to ensure that I'm saving it. Why does this car keep driving around this parking lot following me, dude? It's the same vehicle. Like, if you're a viewer, just come say hi. Don't make me creeped out. Whoa. Okay, that was nice. I'm gonna stop and start it again. One thing is for certain, that bird out there does not like lightning. Yeah, of course, Prescott's. Of course. All right, Ashley, thank you. Wow. That CG, did y'all see that? That was... Wow. Definitely get some shots out here now. Definitely get some shots out here now. I'm gonna pour some more water on my GoPro and start it up again. The battery's about to die, so hopefully we get a little bit more. Go for a few more lightning shots out here. Yeah, y'all stay tuned to my socials later. It looks like I'm gonna have a long night of editing. I'm gonna put together all these lightning shots into a HD 120 frame compilation. It's all gonna be edited. I'm gonna be putting it on my socials, and y'all can see the finalized product. I do not have a TikTok. I don't really support TikTok. I'm sorry. Not that I don't support people that support TikTok, because my roommate Ed, he's like TikTok famous and stuff. You know, I do support people that do their own thing on TikTok. I just don't personally like the app. Every time I get on the app, I see underage girls. You know, wow, that was crazy. Y'all couldn't see the whole shot in the view because there was a CG on one side of the sky, and it bolted all the way to the left side over here, and there was some cloud to cloud that was like purple. It was crawling across the sky. You wouldn't be able to see it in this shot, but anyway, yeah. Every time I get on TikTok, there's like underage girls dancing and stuff. It's just not a place where I want to be, and it's not really. I just like when I get on content and stuff. I like looking at weather, and there's just not a whole lot of weather that I see on TikTok. Prescott's, thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome to the community. Pick and Go Farm says apparently that sound is supposed to keep geese away. I wonder how come he keeps doing it every time it lightnings though. X says interesting TikTok algorithm. It doesn't work that way. The app's gonna push what they think is gonna get views, and unfortunately, that's what gets views. I've made new accounts, and then the new account that I've gotten on, just that's the first thing you see on there. It's not a place I'm really trying to be on. Thank you, Ashley, for following on all apps. Appreciate that so much. How much more charge do we have on the GoPro? Maybe one more bolt we capture will get the GoPro back in here on a charge, and we'll try to capture some more. There it goes, right there. That's what we need. That's the shot we need. All right, hold on a second. All right, now we get the GoPro on the charger for a little longer, and then we will try to capture some more. The only reason why I do Instagram is because I do post a lot of pictures and videos and whatnot, right? So like, it's a good place for discoverability on severe weather. I can actually become a monetized platform over there too if I ever get large enough. or post consistently enough. Any avenue that can help me generate some revenue and do this for a living is kind of the route I'm going. And TikTok is just not one of them for storm chasers or weather community. It's a good place to plug your content. Like I could start up a TikTok over there. If I did like TikTok, I could start up a TikTok and gain a following very quick doing what I'm doing. And also to help funnel more viewers to my other places that I monetize, like here, and you know, if I ever get monetized on Facebook, things like that. So it definitely has its net positives. The negatives about TikTok is you're not technically supposed to live stream and drive on TikTok. If they catch you, they can ban you. So I don't want to like take that risk, you know, like build a huge following or something like that, and then like a bunch of my videos are driving or live streams are driving, and then they just ban my content. So if only see, look, he's doing it again. That thunder sounds like a jet. Y'all hear that? If only I... See, look, he's doing it again. That bird does not like lightning, dude. I kind of want to go there and cuddle the bird and be like, dude, it's all right. You're good.
Bro, did you hire a jet flyover?
Did you hear that, man? The CG cracked behind me, and then it crawled across the sky in front, and it just sounded like I was waiting for the boom, but it was just crackling the whole time, and it just sounded like a jet flying over.
Yeah, we're watching your stream right now while I eat, and you're getting some insane lightning strikes.
Sonya says, feel bad for the bird. Yeah, he's scared. He's scared. He needs to tune into my my stream since he's got weather anxiety, and we can comfort him here. Mom says I feel bad for the bird too. Bad again here in Columbia, South Carolina. Oh, I see it. Yeah, tons of special weather statements. Got a flash flood warning going on down there in near Charleston. Well, just north of Charleston. Stay safe out there. I need to get this GoPro running ASAP again. But unfortunately, I don't even think I have this thing on the charger right now. Where's my GoPro? Oh, I do have it on the charge. We're gonna let it charge up for a few more minutes. Let's see if we can catch some more lightning strikes. Oh, Prescott, so you might have a point. It's a Prescott sensor that triggers that recording, and it's not a bird noise. It's a distressed mammal sound, also used to attract coyotes for hunting. It scares other mammals away, or animals away. So basically what they're saying, Prescott, and somebody else was touching on this earlier, that it is a photosensitive recording. So if something like that happens, or like a bird or something crosses that sensor, it will cause that sound to go off. So it's all completely by accident right now, right? Because the lightning is setting the recording off and making that sound to keep the geese away from this pond. Or other animals or whatever. You got a point. Dana, are you asking me how often I'm alive? Or are you asking me that? Or are you asking somebody else? Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with chat much. Dana, I go live as much as there's severe weather in Virginia. And sometimes if the risk is high enough, like an enhanced risk or so, in like North Carolina or Maryland or anything like that, like it's a big wind risk or tornado threat, I will travel outside of Virginia. When hurricanes and tropical systems move through too, I'll go as far south as like South Carolina, you know, places like that on the coast to do hurricane and tropical storm coverage. Just whenever the weather's bad, if you're seeing in the forecast that weather's supposed to be bad, whether it's snow, rain, tornadoes, things like that, I should most likely be live on the channel. What up, E-Cup? How you doing? Good to see you. We're just catching some lightning strikes right now with the GoPro. GoPro is charging at the moment. We've caught some really good lightning. I'm going to wait a few more minutes to try to get this thing a little bit more charged, and I'm going to mount it back on the car again and to try for another couple shots. I bet that feels good, Bells. These frogs are getting loud in my backyard. Also, Dana, if you're in our Discord, you can join, or if you're not in the Discord, join our Discord server. Since you're a member of the channel, you'll also get a exclusive membership role inside of Discord. A members only live chat, and in our Discord we have almost 200 members in there that are, you know, from this community, and you can chat with every day, post pictures. You'll get updates from me when I post on YouTube, on socials. We're thinking about adding a lot more other stuff in there, like activities for people to have, stuff like that. Like we're adding a bot in there that's a smart bot, kind of does anything that you want it to do. Yeah, and I post updates when I'm going live and things like that there too. Cruz, are you getting off? What is the worst storm you can remember in Virginia that you captured? Definitely would be the tornado that went on Whole Street back in 2018. That was like a year after I started chasing as a hobby, but I wasn't doing YouTube yet. There was a EF2 tornado that hit Whole Street. I believe it was EF2. Hit Whole Street in Midlothian, and I got to capture the back end of that tornado. It was a mile away from me when I was out there, and it destroyed Planet Fitness, Gabe's, tore off of a roof of another facility. The old Dominion flooring building collapsed and actually caused a fatality. So it was a pretty significant day. But that day, not just because of that one tornado, but that day had at least, I think, like over 10 tornado warnings just in that one day. It was all remnants of Hurricane Florence. Believe it or not, I think it was back in October or something like that. It was such a long time ago. You know, that was almost 10 years ago. But it was whenever Hurricane Florence came through and caused a big tornado risk in Virginia. There was more than 10 tornado warnings that day, all in like the Richmond metro area, and one of them was causing fatalities and was a mile away from me. Crew says my views just dropped on the stream like crazy because Max went live. What is Max going live for? Wilma says there was 14, I believe. Yeah, so yeah, definitely over 10. But that was the craziest day I've ever seen in Virginia as far as my chasing experience goes. I was very new to storm chasing at the time because I just started in like 2017. That day was absolutely crazy. I mean, it was so active. What's up, E-Cup? So I don't know if we're going to see much more lightning, guys. The storms are kind of slowing down. It's getting kind of cool out here, and we are getting a ton of rain. It's about to start having some rain move in. Were you born and raised in Virginia? Yeah, I was born and raised in. I was born in Petersburg, lived in Hopewell for a long time, went to high school in Hopewell. Then I moved to North Carolina, lived out in North Carolina for a while, moved back to Virginia, finished out my high school years in LC Bird, and then moved back to Midlothian to work for work because I worked at a plant in Midlothian. Lived out there for like 6 years off of Geneto Road, and then moved back here to Colonial Heights like 3 or 4 years ago. I moved here to Colonial Heights to be like closer to my grandfather because he lives right around the corner from me. Two Ways Radio says Lynchburg City, Virginia. Shout out to you in Lynchburg. Yeah, Ghosty, unfortunately I don't think we're having any more lightning on this storm. This storm has definitely just turned into nothing but rain. But we definitely got some cool lightning shots, and I will definitely share them on my socials later once I get home and get editing on this on these things. But yeah, basically it's just everything's turned into rain at this point. We should have some moderate to heavy rain moving in here shortly. Petersburg area. Depends on how heavy the rain is. If it's very light, we're probably just going to pack it up for the night. Or if it's heavy, we might have to move out there to Petersburg and check on some flooding. Dana says, I had watched you, but didn't really realize you were local until the news showed you. Yep. Yeah, I did 2 interviews with NBC 12. Or is that what you call it? No, it's 12 on your side. I always say NBC 12. I've done 2 interviews in the past couple years with 12 on your side. I love their team over there. A bunch of supporters on my channel. Meteorologist Ross Runner, we actually have had many DMs in the background. I've actually tried to help him with some of his tech issues he's had. He reaches out to me all the time on my Facebook. You can sometimes see on my Facebook posts, he comments underneath of them. Megan Wise, she also follows me on my Facebook and my Instagram and my Twitter. If y'all know who meteorologist Megan Wise is, we follow each other on socials. Matt DiNardo, if y'all know who Matt DiNardo is, I'm sure a lot of y'all know who Matty D is. He comes in this channel and watches from time to time as well. He's actually came in here and donated on stream before. And me and Matt have had many conversations about possibly doing a podcast together, like a podcast episode together, and maybe going fishing. So there's a ton of meteorologists around here in Virginia that I support and support me, and you know, it makes Virginia a better place. Hopefully we continue those relationships. Seems like we got more lightning moving in. Maybe we should get the GoPro running. Yeah, Megan did just get a nice big award, and she's just announced her gender reveal. I think she's having a baby. Yeah, great team over there at 12 on your side. I'm going to record a little bit longer with my GoPro just to see. We've had a couple of lightning shots pop up. Let's see what the battery life shows before we decide to do that. We have about half battery. We can try to record a little bit more. Won't hurt. If we don't capture anything before it dies, no big deal. We've gotten plenty of lightning shots tonight. It should stay cool too because of the rain coming down. Prescott says, not gonna lie, she's kind of hot. You talking about Megan? Never met Megan in person. The only people I've ever actually met in person on 12 on Your Side, that y'all would probably know. I've met a couple people, but y'all wouldn't know Dane. I don't think y'all would know Dane Hefner. He does all the background technologies and camera work and stuff, and reporting. But y'all might know who Maggie Glass is. Me and Maggie did a video shoot thing, interview thing. She sat here. She sat right here in this car. Trying to turn it around. Yep, she sat right here. Maggie did for an interview, and we chatted, and she showed her all the technology and how things run in here, and she was pretty blown away by it. And then her editor, for photographer person, another lightning strike, GoPro caught that one, sat in the back seat here. Drove around, gave them a little show, showed them how everything runs. VA State weather briefing on YouTube this morning said Wakefield Doppler should be up and running again later this week. Was down due to a significant mechanical issue. Yep, Wilma. Yep, that was something I was talking about with people yesterday. They were asking about the Wakefield Tower. They should be having a mechanic coming in sometime this week, all the way from Oklahoma, to figure out this mechanical issue. On top of that, bad timing, because we have a tower down up there in DC, and we also have a tower down over there near Christiansburg. So we have 3 towers down in Virginia that are our main towers. So right now I'm currently running off of the one in one of the ones in Washington D.C., and sometimes I will have to use the one out there in Raleigh. So yeah, it's been interesting. Guys, don't take it personally if you feel like mods are deleting messages and stuff. It's for only good reason. Nobody's like upset or mad or anything like that. The reason why people don't want to the reason why the mods don't want other creators being named here is because people might leave the chat, and go watch them instead. So like, for example, like, it's hard to tell if that actually happens or not, but for example, we were holding over 100 viewers for a little bit there, and then once like Max's name got brought up a couple times, then now there's like less than 100 people in here. It sometimes happens that way, unfortunately. It's not a big deal. Nobody's gonna like ban you for it, but messages will probably get deleted. But don't feel...
Hey Dylan, we're wondering what the rest of your chase plans are looking like for the rest of the...
That's kind of up in the air right now. I'm not quite sure exactly. I have the GoPro running again, trying to capture a few more lightning strikes, but this whole system is now clumping together. All these little small rain clusters are coming together right now, and it looks like the rainfall might start becoming heavy again. So it just depends on how heavy the rainfall becomes. I will probably be moving like 15 minutes away from here into Petersburg to check on some local flooding, but I'm just playing it by ear. I could be live for only 30 more minutes. I could be live for another 2 hours. Hey Kay, I am waiting on a table to leave. They paid an hour ago.
Alright, sounds good. Stay safe.
They paid an hour ago and won't get up, so I can't go home. Bruh. Marco keeps getting mad about the rain. I'm sorry, Marco. Just do a rain dance, dude. Are you not spiritual in any way? If you're spiritual in any way, you got to do a rain dance. It actually works. Okay, just letting you know, I got a lot of lightning shots tonight, so I'm going to be doing some editing. I got a lot of lightning shots. But this time we're going to try to go with somebody that's not storyful. We're going to try to work our magic another way to get a better payment and a much quicker payment. Oh yeah, no problem with promoting my live streams, Dana. No problem at all. This table is seriously irritating me. They see me waiting for them to move, and they watch me clean and everything, but still won't get up. Yeah, why are they hanging out at a restaurant at 10 o'clock at night? Not knocking them or anything, because I've done it from time or two. But if you see your like servers like cleaning up around you, you know. But also, Kay, can't somebody like relieve you or something? Or do y'all not do that there? I know that's probably irritating, but can somebody like relieve you? Can you like, since you already did your cut work, can somebody like just take over the table afterwards, or like watch over the table until they leave, and then you can just leave early? Okay, he might do the editing by candlelight. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I hope they leave soon. You're fine, Ashley. You're fine. There's really only a couple rules in here as far as the moderation team looks at it, is just no cursing, you know. We try to keep it family friendly. No spamming, like emojis in all caps. And also like not really talking a whole lot about other chasers or other broadcasters in the stream. Like, we can talk about them from time to time. Like, I have a lot of friends that are chasers that come in here from time to time, and things like that. But unless I promote it, we try to keep it on the low
Hey,
end.
Dylan, I'm passing on the word here from X Traits in my chat. The word is you're bald.
X is ridiculous. Can't believe X would go over to Cruz's channel and say that. Hey, do you have any moderators over there on your channel, Cruz? Whoa.
I have about 4 or 5.
Can you get any of them to time him out for like 200 seconds? That would be amazing. He needs a taste of his own medicine.
I can try, yeah.
It's not really a troll. It's just X. X Traits went over to Cruz's chat and said, tell Motley that he's bald. He's just joking over there. Did they time you out, X? Dana says, can you explain the people you are talking to?
I told all my moms to time him out for like 100 seconds or so, and they timed him out for 24 hours.
Oh my. That's insane. So, one of the guys that I'm talking to right now is Cruz Haynes. He has a channel on YouTube where he does like live streaming, similar to like the guys y'all were talking about, like Max Velocity, Ryan Hall. So we work together. He shows my live streams, and I I sometimes try to promote his stuff too. And then we also have Storm Chaser JBL, which is a chaser up there in the Ohio region. He's a moderator in this channel. We talk to him from time to time, and I also have communications with Storm Chaser Jared. If y'all know who Jared Vogel is, we chat with him from time to time on this channel. And Noah Miller, Storm Chaser Noah Miller and Jared Vogel are a little bit more of like a more popular streamers, like popular channels. They're like closer to my like subscriber count, viewer count kind of thing. But we're all on like the same team. We all work together and we chat during our chases. I'm gonna turn my GoPro off. I don't see any more lightning. Conserve some battery and heat on this thing. I did used to work with Max Velocity. I don't know what happened with that. Don't know what quite happened with that. Me and Max Velocity, we used to do work together. Everybody spamming. Okay, as soon as I turn the GoPro off, and that happens. Oh, no problem, Wilma. Appreciate you. Thanks for supporting us and being here. Yeah, what's the question, Ashley? We are only 11 subscribers away from hitting 5,800. That's crazy. We're growing kind of quick. We're growing kind of quick here. Are your lights on? Yeah, my lights are on. see really good. Is there a Lynette Smith in the chat? I'm sorry, I didn't see their Cash App donation earlier, and I wanted to thank them for that. And same with Ray Levi in the chat. Thanks for your $10 donation too. Appreciate you. Sorry I didn't get back to y'all. I hope they're still in the chat. I didn't feel bad. I had my phone on silent. Cruz, are you still live?
Yes.
Give me a little bit. I'm gonna try to work on something. Good. All right, let me get back to chat here. Gotta get something for dinner. What's up, Respect? Respect says, is the storm moving in for the night or what? I thought it would have moved on by now. Stay safe out there, guys. And we've got some stuff moving into this area. Just mainly going to be... hold on, let me turn the camera around. Get more personal with y'all. Mainly just going to be a bunch of rain, a few claps of thunder, things like that. I don't see anything going severe warned for the rest of the evening. See something real quick. Just bear with me a little bit, guys. Bear with me. I'm trying to work on something. Just be patient. Taking a look at something, making a decision here. If this will load up, I gotta get off Wi-Fi. Why am I connected to Food Line Wi-Fi right now? Slow speeds like that. Okay, y'all. So here's what's going to happen for the rest of this evening. Wait, what did Kay say? I just paid someone to clean the table because I'm not spending my whole night here. Like, God forbid a girl want to go home and have a bowl at a decent hour. Yeah. All right, so guys, thank you all so much today for your contributions. Thanks for helping us out. More than y'all know, trust me. Really helping us out a lot. Being able to get me closer and closer to doing what I love to do. Wouldn't be possible without everybody that's in here and people that were in here earlier. I'd like for everybody to stay in here. Do not leave, please. Let's do a solid for a friend, okay? We're going to end the live stream, but we're going to continue on the coverage over at another channel. It's a buddy of mine, Cruz Haynes. When this live stream ends, it will automatically redirect you. So don't click off the stream, or it might prompt you to redirect. But stay still, stay tight. Cruz is going to continue on the coverage on his channel. He will go over Virginia and how things are looking for the rest of the night and other places too. So if you're tuning in from other places, go in there and ask him questions. Tell him that Moderate Motley sent you. That's what we're going to do. But we got to get off here. It's 10:15. The store closes at 11. I got to go in here and get some dinner. I appreciate everybody. Stay tuned tonight for all the socials. I might be getting some lightning shots put on tonight. Depends on how long it takes for me to edit. I think thank you to everybody for hanging out today and supporting. All new members, welcome in here, and I appreciate all of the mods, all the great work y'all do, and I will catch you all next time.